Senior leadership support is really important in dealing with supplier diversity. It's a way to drive the agenda through the organisation.
The more strength and the more support you have at the top, the better off you are, and that you can drive outcomes and expectations. You absolutely have to have that support.
Well, the senior leadership gives us the authority, and it allows us to do things like we request more money for a system change. So it is very important that it comes from the top down, but there's still a lot of work to do after you've convinced the CEO, the executive.
There's also a bottom-up piece to this, which is those decisions that are made in selecting suppliers are really made a lot at the project level, and we really work with our projects directly to achieve that.
So one of the challenges in working in a government department like Department of Defence is that there are a number of competing procurement connected policies that we need to comply with. So actually keeping Indigenous procurement as the main priority can be a bit of a challenge.
Sometimes it's difficult to share information quickly across the organisation. We don't necessarily get visibility of all the procurement activity that's happening across the department.
One of the largest challenges is a long history of generalisation and disbelief in Aboriginal businesses and what they're capable of.
Education's probably the biggest challenge, to be honest.
And I think the internal piece for large companies is where the challenge sits. There's also the external piece and how you engage with Indigenous suppliers, identify Indigenous suppliers, understand them, become more culturally aware.
There's our people, there's our systems, there's external, there's the suppliers, there's the environment, there's attitudes, there's behaviours. So all of these things take time, and you do need champions who will back you all the way.